That's why the audio was fucked up. I didn't plug my microphone in all the way.
Yeah, good to be able to play with your audio, bond with it and all that.
So we're talking about we're talking about Dragon Ball?
Yep, I think we're talking about some Dragon Ball.
That might be too close. Yeah, no, Dragon Ball. We've been watching it, I guess.
Yeah, we've been watching Dragon Ball for how long now? I mean, it's been months.
It's been a long time. Just slowly making it's a long show. We started with the original Dragon Ball when they were really, when the Dragon Balls were really something, when they were like, oh boy, we need to collect up all the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, and then Emperor Pilaf was going to rule the world. Oh no, out of all things.
With his assistant, a ninja dog, and a woman, a regular adult woman.
Can't forget that she's hot though.
Yeah, no, I'm a big Mai fan. I sort of stan Mai.
Yeah, Mai is one of my favorite female characters. Because there aren't that many in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, no, it's sort of in the, they don't like women that much arc of anime.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It lasted a long time from when anime started until right now.
Yeah.
They haven't liked women much, but any moment they could change their minds.
Imagine how many women they can have in their animes.
Yeah, at least in shonen animes, there's not a lot of women. You know, they'll have like the one woman who's technically there but doesn't do much.
Yeah, like I'm thinking Nami and Robin amongst what, Chopper, Brook, Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, just so many people who are not.
Yeah, no. So I rather enjoyed original Dragon Ball. I've heard bad things about it. I've heard it's boring and not a lot happens. But I don't know. I went hog wild when a pirate robot showed up in a cave. No, not a lot. Not real. There wasn't really that much stuff in it. But it was. Well, I thought it was fun. It was a little bit more something. It was just a lot of characters hanging out. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we had just a lot of pretty baseline stuff that was built on later on.
Oh, I'll never forget Mercenary Tao and other memorable characters like
Mecha Mercenary Tao.
Oh yeah. No, but it was cool when, like, I'm thinking about when Tien Shinhan and Chaozu first showed up.
Yeah, and they were at the World's Martial Arts Tournament, and they were gonna fucking kill people. Yeah,
no, there was fun stuff in the original show. I think people should watch it, but it did pop off a lot more in Dragon Ball Z County. We didn't watch Dragon Ball Z, original Dragon Ball Z, where it's like a lot longer.
Yeah, we just went a little bit further beyond that.
Yeah, you could say we went even further beyond.
I like how my audio is just.
Yeah, we're getting some cool audio stuff. Did I turn myself up too much? Uh-oh, I'm doing the thing you shouldn't do when I'm adjusting audio levels mid-recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so, what? Yeah, we watched Dragon Ball Z Kai next. And that's cool.
Yeah, what did you think of the villains in Dragon Ball Z? We had, Frieza and Cell and Boo and all them.
They have fun voices in the dub. No, they're fun. They're fun villains. I liked the villains. I think all of Dragon Ball Z Kai was fun. I guess we're done Dragon Ball Z Kai. We're on Super now. Yeah, no, it was all fun. All the major villains. I liked. I don't know. No, yeah.
I guess I didn't mention Android 17 and 18. Which...
Oh no! Oh yeah, the androids were my favorite villains. They weren't really that, the villains of the arc. You could maybe compare them to like the Ginyu Force or something, where it's the minor minor villain leading up to the big villain.
And then they kind of show up a little bit later to do whatever.
I went absolutely hog wild for the red ribbon androids. 17, 18, 16. I'm too quiet now. What the hell? How did I set up this audio before that it was so perfect and wonderful? I loved the android. It's just a side note. They're the red ribbon androids. If you didn't watch original Dragon Ball, you'd be like, the red ribbon army. Who is that? But as a person who watched it, I was like, oh, the red ribbon army. That's those guys who briefly showed up and then got just absolutely demolished, just absolutely massacred brutally by a child Goku.
The lore. If you don't watch the original, you miss the lore.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about more stuff that happened, like when he beat up Piccolo, and when he beat up Piccolo Jr., and then when he, like, if you didn't watch original Dragon Ball, you'll miss when he monkey punched. You'll miss the monkey punch.
Yeah, if you miss the Munchie Punk,
Hi?
then that's sort of a big deal when you go into to Z, especially plot points like Korin's Tower. You just wouldn't even know.
Plus, we just watched, like, in the what was that, the Majin Buu arc, where they made the spirit bomb again.
Yeah. And
they got the energy from all the people of the Earth, and they showed a bunch of people from original Dragon Ball who you know you would have been like, who's that? Why is Launch there? And the Native Americans who were portrayed very respectfully.
Yeah, we love those guys, by the way.
Yeah, no, and you would have missed out on all the very fun and respectful accents in original Dragon Ball.
Yes, and the super cool ways that they treated women in original Dragon Ball.
Oh, was it bad?
Oh, no, it was really bad. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Crazy sexual harassment, but, you know.
Yeah, no, a lot of sexual harassment.
Yeah, especially if we want to delve a little bit deeper here, when Master Roshi was on the beach and asked to, see Bulma's panties for some reason. There was some sort of trade going on.
Yeah.
And
in exchange for a Dragon Ball.
Yeah, for a Dragon Ball, the one around his neck, I guess.
Yeah, he had I don't remember how many stars were on it. Oh no, I'm a fake fan.
I'm gonna guess, because I have a 1 in whatever chance. I bet it was the 2-star ball.
Alexa, which Dragon Ball did Master Roshi have in original Dragon Ball?
From fandom.com. Master Roshi took the 3-star Dragon Ball for himself and made many of the remaining balls around the world.
Dude, if you didn't hear that, he had the 3-star ball. So, wait, he hid them? I wasn't aware of this. Hang on, is this true? He intentionally hid the dragon. When Bulma was like, "Hey, give us that Dragon Ball," he was like, what? This thing? Fucking okay, sure. He wasn't like, the Dragon Balls are ancient mystical artifacts that we must protect. I can't just give it to you in exchange for seeing your panties, child.
Yeah, he wasn't some, like, super stuck-up guy about it.
Yeah, he was just like, fucking, yeah, all right, I'll give you this, like, weird ball. In exchange, show me your panties, child.
We need to emphasize the fact that she is, in fact, a child in this scene.
I don't remember how old she was. I want to say, like, 16? 15?
I think she was 17 in the original.
17? Alexa! How old was Bulma in original Dragon Ball?
Wilma Rudolph died on November 12th,
Hot damn, was that not what I was asking?
Not even close.
Fuck, Wilma Rudolph? Fucking rest in peace, her, unless, I don't know who she was. No, that's a different Bulma. That's the wrong, that's a tech startup, I think?
I guess so.
No,
16.
16. Yeah, you could say that I knew how old Bulma was. Don't ask why. No, yeah, she was 16. There was a lot of sexualization. Well, a lot of sexualization of her.
Yeah.
Mostly from Master Roshi and like a 300-year-old man.
And some like in second person sexual whatever from Goku. Specifically,
Goku removing her panties while she was sleeping. But that was just a harmless panty removal and groping.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it's still kind of weird to have in your...
Yeah, and then it was weird when she accidentally showed Roshi her... I don't want to say a funny word. Her bare crotch instead of showing him her panties because they were removed accidentally. We just love all that. So...
Yeah.
Anyhow, on topics beyond the sexualization of a 16-year-old anime character, what else happened in Dragon Ball anime?
Well, getting out of the Chris Hansen zone, in that same exact scene, we had Turtle, a vital character to the plot.
Turtle, the most important character.
Yes.
He's a turtle.
He's a turtle.
Is he in Z at all? Like, I feel like he might be one of those characters who shows up occasionally. Because he hangs out with Roshi a lot.
I want to say he was in Z. I'm not sure how much he was in Z Kai, but definitely more in Z.
Alexa! How often did Turtle appear in Dragon Ball Z Kai?
From otakumode.com.
Otaku.
He appears mostly in the latter half of the Dragon Ball Z series and some of Dragon Ball Super, with minor roles in Dragon Ball GT.
I don't know if that's right. I don't know if Turtle appears mostly in the later parts of Dragon Ball Z and into Super and occasionally in GT. I don't know if that's right. My bones are saying that's a different character she's talking about.
I'm so curious who she might be talking about. End of Dragon Ball? Specifically Z? I don't know.
I forgot that I put pineapple juice in my water today.
Oh, how's that?
I taste like wet pineapple. No, there was something I was going to say. Oh, boy. I was going to talk about Krillin and how he's definitely bisexual, and I won't take any questions on that.
Yes, this is a hill to die on.
Krillin is bisexual. The evidence is in the text, but it's also metatextual. If you can't see it, then it's your problem, bigot.
You see, people who don't like the LGBT will deny that Krillin was ever bisexual to any degree, but the overwhelming evidence shows that he is in fact possibly bisexual, if not a full homosexual. But then again, he had sex with Android 18 and created Mirren.
He married and he was pretty straight, but he was a closeted bisexual. He had gay porno mags and hit on a boy. He's bisexual. He's bisexual Krillin. What topic of discussion is next on our docket?
Well, I think we should talk about specifically the lesser characters of the original Dragon Ball series. You know, people such as like Ader, Android 8 from the Red Ribbon Army.
Oh, he also showed up in the Spirit Bomb part of Dragon Ball Z Kai. But no, yeah, Ader, he was the first android we meet. He's like a big Frankenstein guy. Frankenstein's monster guy. Fuck. No, he is a pacifist. He's strong. I can't remember if he helps fight. Does he help fight the Commander
Red?
I think it's Commander Red. No.
General White?
No, it wasn't General White.
No.
You know what? Maybe it doesn't matter. Someone in the goddamn tower where it's all snowy and such, I think he helps fight, but doesn't do much. And then I think he does he punch the tower into oblivion?
Yeah, the tower gets fucking annihilated by this guy.
Yeah.
Which, out of all the feats, that's a pretty big one. I like to think of Android 8 and Android 16 to be in sort of the same vein.
Yeah, no, there's similar vibes. There's big guys who are kind and lovely, and we love them.
And they're kind of powerful if you look at them.
Yeah,
and
they've got that strength.
Although one of them, I guess, is also a big bomb.
Yeah. Well, I think all the androids. I think they said they all had bombs in them at one point. I think they said that.
Oh yeah, did they disable? It was Android 8's bomb at one point.
Maybe. I mean, I know that bisexual Krillin made a wish with the Dragon Balls at the end of the Cell arc to remove all the bombs from androids.
Yeah.
Because they had an extra wish, and he had romantic feelings for at least one of the androids he met, maybe two of them. According to the thing is that, according to the fan created artistic images that I've seen on regular websites, he might have had romantic and sexual feelings about more than one android, but I don't know if that's canon.
Yeah. I mean, all I know is that so Dr. Gero was an antinatalist, and the bomb, the physical button to click for the bomb to activate was actually in the female androids it was the cervix, and in the male androids it was the prostate.
I don't think that's in the show.
No, they said that. Might have been a filler episode, but no, that's true. That's real.
No, you're the pervert.
No, I just had to add to it.
Let me see. I like Launch. The character Launch or Lunch. She was awesome, and then she wasn't in the show anymore. I liked how in the opening she stood there with a gun. I like how she kept having it's all this Dragon Ball stuff with all these martial arts and magic. And then she just has guns, and she shoots guns at people and rocket launchers and shit. I like Launch. She was one of my favorite characters. I think she shows up again in the show.
She did. She showed up for the Boo Energy Spirit Bomb.
Yeah, she was driving a truck full of food, but not a food truck.
Probably a launch truck, because it was Launch's truck, but not a lunch truck.
No. You could, if you asked her for lunch, well, she might give it to you, depending on which of her two different forms she's in at the time.
A sandwich or a knuckle sandwich.
What other characters, what other beloved characters are from original Dragon Ball?
Well, we should talk about the lovely Aurelie, which was the...
Oh yeah, the character from the other thing who's in the thing, and then she does... Actually, I don't think she does anything, but they show up in her show, but it's Dragon Ball, and they were chasing someone from the Red Ribbon Army?
Yeah, I believe Commander Blue was on their tail.
How do you just know that?
Well, I mean, I can never forget Commander Blue and his, when he takes off his shirt and shows off those hot, chiseled muscles, I can't get that thought out of my head. I know everything about him.
Now you're the bisexual.
Oh, shit. What have I done?
As opposed to the rest of the time when you're not bisexual.
Yeah, it's like a 30-70 split. I'll let you choose which one's which.
All right. Do you want me to whatever? Yeah, all right. I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving it all in, baby. Fucking what? The show. Yes, Dragon Ball.
Yes, we were talking about Dragon Ball. Sorry, we're just hot for each other. It's no big deal.
We're gonna fuck.
I don't even know if we can, but
you know what? I'm taking executive control over this YouTube channel.
All right.
I'm gonna make homoerotic comments in it.
Yes, and he can do that because...
I made the YouTube channel. I can say anything I want. I can even say... You can bleep that out. It's going to be a funny joke for all you YouTube cats out there.
I'm just a co-host. He'll stop me if I go too far, probably.
You know, yeah. Say something I would stop you from saying.
Child.
All right, I fully endorse that. Moving on. Wait, what the fuck are you? Dragon Ball?
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball.
This is a worse nightmare than the last one, but at least it might be more entertaining. I don't know.
Yeah, this one feels more entertaining, I think.
We're having more fun than we were just talking about shows we watched. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, a synopsis versus talking about bisexual Krillin.
No, yeah, what else happens in Dragon Ball?
Well, you know, there's a lot of things, a lot of people. I guess I want to bring attention to Our Lady Baba.
Right, yeah, Baba. She shows up later on when, she's, do you have anything else to say about her?
Yeah, so she showed up in the original Dragon Ball. So again, if you haven't watched the original Dragon Ball, she would just sort of appear and you wouldn't know. Okay, yeah, this is Roshi's sister.
Yeah, oh yeah, she was Roshi's sister. She brought back Gohan, but not that Gohan.
Yeah, the other Gohan.
The other Gohan.
His grandfather, which he had the Dragon Ball to remember him by.
There was also a demon, I think, during that arc.
Yeah,
Or a devil, or whatever.
Something like that. I forgot exactly what it was, but that whole tournament arc for whatever wish they were trying to get was interesting.
Why were they there?
They were there to...
They were gonna ask her something. Ask her to find the Dragon Balls?
It might have been for the location of one of the Dragon Balls, yeah.
But they have the Dragon Radar. Alexa! Why do they go to Fortune Teller Baba in Dragon Ball?
From imdb.com. When they can't find the last Dragon Ball on the radar, Goku, Krillin, and Yamcha go to Fortune Teller Baba's palace to ask for her services.
When they can't find the last Dragon Ball on the Dragon Radar, they go to Fortune Teller Baba's palace for whatever Alexa said. Yeah, no, that's why they... Why couldn't they find it on the radar? I can't remember.
I think it ended up being like in a special box.
Oh, yes. Pilaf had found it and put it in a special box, and he also had mechs, I think, around that time.
That's when the Gundam arc started.
Hype.
They are literally the witches from Earth, but that's a different.
Yeah, I was leaving the Gundam comments to a person who's seen one Gundam show.
Yeah,
as opposed to I've seen none of them, so I can't say.
I will attribute. I've seen one Gundam show, and I've played 3 Gundam games.
Oh yeah, you also just know about Gundam generally.
Yep, more of the older stuff. Oddly,
like you know all about the. Anyways, trying to stay on topic.
Yeah, this isn't a Gundam podcast. This is a podcast all about Dragon Ball.
We could watch all of Gundam and make a Gundam podcast. It would only take us like a couple of years.
That would be not only a very long podcast, or a very short one where we just say, thumbs up.
Yeah, where we say, all right, we spent the last like 4 months watching all of Gundam, and
we're tired.
Yeah.
That's it. That would probably take years.
It depends on how fast we watched it. We could do the good old 30 episodes a day of One Piece. Poggers move.
Yeah, and you would just live, breathe Gundam.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that.
I don't think I could do that in my current form.
Yeah, what? Suddenly you start taking medication for your mental health, and suddenly you don't want to watch 30 episodes of anime a day for a week straight. I get it.
Aw, shucks.
You were a fake fan the whole time. No, I see.
Yeah, and like having a whole schedule and exercising, I don't even think I'd have the time in a day to watch 30 episodes.
I see. You care more about exercising and not being depressed than you do about your good friend Chinese cartoons. No, I get it.
Yeah, no, if I was who I was back then in my lesser state, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 2. You know, because I watched Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 1, right? And no, that just hit me so hard, I had to watch all of One Piece immediately. That's what I did.
Whereas I watched regular anime that I had a regular response to.
Yeah.
And then I watched One Piece.
Which I think we both enjoyed.
Yeah, no, Fuck. Hang on. What's happening? Are we going to start talking about One Piece?
This feels like a weird segue into One Piece.
What's happening? One Piece? No, that's a show that's pretty cool. God. All right. I'm gonna make a controversial statement.
All right.
I liked early One Piece more than later One Piece. I liked the earlier stuff the most.
Crucify him. Burn him at the stake. He's dead now.
I really fucked with early One Piece. Like, yo, they were at Syrup Village, and I was like, yo, get Clawdor, get his ass.
The Going Merry, just a little sheep head or ram head, whatever it was.
Yeah, no, and they were like, the Baratier. And I was like, yeah, the Baratier. Watch out, though, there's Don Kriegs. He's on the prowl.
He's gonna come over with his, what do you have, a golden axe or something?
He had a lot of golden stuff, as I remember.
Yeah, he was a very golden man.
And then Hawkeye Mihawk showed up.
Oh yeah, that was cool. I like the development of Zoro's overall goal in that moment.
Let me tell you when I stopped just absolute XDing and squeeing every time I watched One Piece. I stopped XDing and squeeing when there stopped being ending themes. I loved ending themes. English translated openings and endings of early One Piece are absolutely peak anime.
Yeah, when we had the endings in like the first half of the show, that was really nice. I want to shout out the very first ending, which is just one of the top.
Shout out the first ending of One Piece, which is one of the best things that exists in the universe. And then shout out the second ending of One Piece. For me, hearing it for the first time, going, "Oh, this sucks. Bring me back the first ending," and then me hearing it for the second time and going, "Yo, this is fucking awesome. This is better than this first ending." No, fuck, goddamn, I love One Piece English translated endings from early in the show.
Yeah, those endings are on par with the scene in, I don't remember which movie it is, but where Jean-Claude Van Damme is dancing with two girls in Thailand. It's on par with that, and the par is just masterpieces in film and animation.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I respond the same way to One Piece English translated endings from early in the show. The same way I respond to in the movie Wild Zero, featuring the band Guitar Wolf, when Guitar Wolf from Guitar Wolf talks about how love has no boundaries, nationalities, or genders, and then I pump my fist in the air and go, "Hell yeah, that's bass." What was it talking about? Anyway, One Piece. One Piece is pretty cool.
I didn't really like the Skypiea arc. I thought that was One Piece's worst arc.
I didn't like Skypiea, but I liked how immediately after Skypiea we got the G8 filler arc, baby. I watched the filler arcs.
I could have, but
I saw when when Vice Admiral Jonathan showed up in the G8 filler arc, and he both played chess and fished, and he made too many metaphors involving both chess and fishing. He'd be like, I'm gonna catch the straw hats like you catch a fish, and then it will be checkmate. And I'm like, that's too many things, dude.
In the same sentence, also.
Yeah, no. And then I don't know what happened in that arc, and then they escaped by flying into the air and then falling down somewhere else. No, fucking Wano Robin? No, Robin.
Wano Robin. I do like me some Wano characters. I like all their new outfits.
Yeah, no, I do. I like the art style shift in the Wano arc. I like those kind of textury line work, line art textury. It's got a little bit more. I like it.
Yeah. I like what they specifically did at the very, very beginning of Wano, where the art style was just really, really paid attention to, and it was exactly what you're talking about, but just you can tell they wanted exclusively that to be the attention of the animation.
I'm thinking of some of the scenes in early Wano arc when there's all there's like the fucky water with all the whirlpools and such, and it just looks like an ukiyo-e painting. Alexa, pull up that ukiyo-e painting with the water, and that looks like that scene from One Piece.
From highertrades.com.au, QA Painting is a painter's company located in Kilburn, SA, which offers color consulting, commercial painting, exterior and more services.
Well, if you're in Australia and you need some your house painted, call them, I guess. Thanks, Alexa.
They've got you.
Every time Alexa says something, I realize a little bit in that I should have pointed my microphone at her so you could hear her. Well. Audience, dear audience, you have to imagine that every time I ask Alexa something, she gives me an answer that's wrong.
It's typically always wrong, and sometimes very funny.
Yeah. Anyway, One Piece.
Yeah.
What other arcs and/or comments do you have? I liked early on when Robin first joined the crew. Before she decided that she wants to live.
Yes.
She was. I think she had a good vibe. Just like not really hanging out with the crew, just sort of lounging about, being mysterious. Like when she shows up and everyone's like, "Hey, Robin, what's your deal?" Yeah, like I think Chopper asked her like, "Hey, what are you good at?" Like, I'm the doctor. He's the chef. What are you good at? And she was like, "Oh, I'm good at killing people."
Yeah, which is kind of that's not really a very typical skill, but I guess for pirates that is a good one to have.
You'd think that pirates would do a lot of killing people.
Yeah,
but as it turns out, somebody dies once every 300-ish chapters and episodes.
Yeah, not a lot of death in One Piece. At least, definitely not by the so-called good guys. Straw Hats and their righteous prophecies and...
Curious that they'd be called the good guys when they, commit crimes.
Unbelievable. But I do have to agree with you that Robin, who I guess at the time would have been Miss All Sunday, I liked old Robin.
Yeah.
However, I like new Robin even more for two reasons, and I'll let you guess.
You like her sunglasses. She doesn't have those in Wano, does she?
Not in Wano, no.
You like her new hairstyle.
I mean, the outfit is, number one.
And you like how her skin got lighter after the time skip. because you're secretly a racist.
Racism is powerful, like I said.
I didn't end up putting that on the thumbnail because I thought that was a really bad idea.
Racism is powerful. Imagine the clicks. People are going to go, what? Racism? Controversy? What is this?
Instead, I just put the word bocher on the thumbnail.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it, why not?
When I wrote that, I forgot that bocher was not the name of the show.
Oh.
I meant to write bochi. Just because, like, it was a show everyone was talking about. I thought maybe someone would click on it, but instead I wrote bocher because my brain is utterly shattered.
Well, let's be honest. It gives people
it's a better representation of what our podcast is about if I just write bocher in big letters on the thumbnail.
I don't know. I guess I'm curious to see how many people enjoy our nearly brain dead rambling sometimes.
So far, zero. Unless you count me watching it like 5 times in order to figure out how to make YouTube chapters work. Which, fucking spoiler alert, I didn't figure it out.
Oh. You know, I bet it's also going against the algorithm that it was 2 hours long.
You don't think the average YouTube viewer, average Zoomer, TikToked out Zoomer on their ADHD and such, you don't think they're going to be like, ooh, a 2-hour-long video from a channel I've never heard of where they talk about Roku Joma. Now that's frickin' sweet.
No, I think that's left up to a very niche group of young adults and possibly even like teenagers who are...
we have to find surprisingly pathetic people who will watch our whole video.
Yeah, first they have to even know what Invaders of the Roku Joma is.
I don't think you'll have to. I think we, I think we covered.
Oh, actually, yeah, I think we did
in like an hour and a half. I think we really nailed that one. It was an hour and like 20 minutes, an hour and 21 minutes, and I think was the intermission.
Oh, so most of that was just a synopsis.
It was a lot of Roku Joma in there.
Like, we're almost 40 minutes in, and I feel like we've already smashed our topics out of the park.
I had planned to record an episode about Baki and Batum. Those were the anime we were going to talk about, but he watched Supernatural instead.
Yes, I need to finish the live-action show Supernatural.
You could watch the Supernatural anime.
I heard it wasn't all that good.
Next time we discuss how Destiel was implied in the canon. I don't know. Fuck.
That part where they held Dean so tenderly in his angelic grip, and
why the fuck did Dean reference a gay bar in Miami if he's straight? That's all I'm asking.
Well, when you're a guy who gets around, you got to know the gay bars, as well as the straight ones. You know, it's different opportunities at either or.
All right, the podcast is over.